In this video, we're going to learn how to add and subtract polynomials. Basically, it goes down to combining like terms. So we're going to start with negative 36x to the power of 2 plus 6x minus 11, all of this inside of a parenthesis, plus 6x squared plus 16x to the power of 3 minus 5, and then I'm going to close the parenthesis. So the first thing is that we're going to get rid of the parentheses. So negative 36x squared plus 6x minus 11. And since we're adding, it's really not going to make a difference on these other terms. Had this one been negative, then you would distribute the negative. But again, since it is positive, we're distributing it, but it's really not making a difference on any of the terms. So I'm basically just rewriting the whole thing. And then we are going to combine like terms. Like terms are the ones that have the same variables and the same exponent. So let's see which ones are like terms. This is it. I don't have another one that is x cubed. So then that one is going to be by itself. 16x cubed. I don't have to combine anything. Now, let's take a look at the x squared. I have, let me use another color. I have this one and this one. So I'm going to combine those two. Negative 36x squared plus 6x squared is negative 30x squared. Okay, then I'm going to take a look at x's. Well, I only have one, so plus 6x. And then I'm going to take a look at the constants. Have this one, it's kind of the similar color, and this one. Negative 11 minus 5 is negative 16. And that's the answer. Now let's go ahead and work on a subtraction. Let's try 5x to the power of 3 plus 12 plus 6x squared minus 15x squared plus 3x minus 2. Again, the first thing is to get rid of the parentheses. So the first one, there is no problem because I don't have anything in front of this parentheses. Plus 12 plus 6x squared. Now this negative sign is affecting every single term inside of the parentheses. So basically I have to distribute it. So every single term inside of the parentheses is going to change signs. Because negative times positive is going to be negative. So negative 15x squared. Negative times positive 3x is negative 3x. And negative times negative 2 is going to be positive 2. And then we're going to start combining like terms. And since I want the answer to be written in standard form, I'm going to start by looking at the term with the highest degree. Well, this is the one, 5x cubed. So this is the first term I'm going to write down. And that's the only one. So there is no other term with x cubed. So I'm just going to write 5x cubed. Now let me look for the squares. This is x squared and this is x squared. So then I'm going to combine them. 6x squared minus 15x squared, that's going to be negative 9x squared. Now we're going to look for x's. Well, this is the only one. So then I'm going to write it down, negative 3x. And then we're going to wrap it up with the constants. 12 and 2. 12 plus 2, that is 14. So that's the answer. Okay, we're going to have two more examples. The next one is also an addition. So it is 2x to the power of 3 plus 9 minus x, and all this plus 5x squared plus 4 plus 7x plus x to the power of 3. So we're going to get rid of the parentheses. So basically I'm just going to rewrite the same thing but without the parentheses. 5x squared plus 4 plus 7x plus x to the power of 3. And then I'm going to start looking for like terms. And again, I want to write it in standard form, so I'm going to start with the terms with the highest degree, which is cubed. So 2x to the power of 3 and x cubed. So 2x plus x, that is 3. That is 3x to the power of 3. Now I'm going to move on to the quadratics. There's only one term. Plus 5x squared. Then I'm going to move on to the x's. So this one is this one. Negative x plus 7x, that's going to be 6x. And then I'm going to wrap it up with constants. 9 plus 4. Well, 9 plus 4 is 13. And that's it. And the last example is going to be a subtraction. It is 3 minus 2x squared minus x squared plus 6 minus x. First thing we want to do is get rid of the parentheses. So 3 minus 2x squared. And again, remember this negative sign is affecting every single thing inside of the parentheses. So negative times x squared is negative x squared. Negative times 6 is negative 6. And negative times negative x, positive x. So now it's time to combine like terms. I'm going to start with the ones with the highest degree. It's x squared. Negative 2x squared minus x squared is negative 3x squared. Then I'm going to move to the x. There's just one. So plus x. And then we have the constants 3 and negative 6. So 3 minus 6 is negative 3. And that's the answer. If you have additional questions, write them down and I will answer them in class.